Hey guys, Connor here with Chrome Designs, and thank you so much for watching this video. Today I have the first in this series and something that I'm hopefully going to continue on depending on the feedback I receive from you guys. And I'm basically just going to be designing a YouTube background layout and just going through everything in kind of my mindset when I'm creating it. So this is obviously episode 1, hopefully not the last as well. And basically it's a simple design, and I thought I'd be able to take some feedback from you guys and incorporate you into all this. Maybe send me some links of some backgrounds that you like, and I can do my best to create it, not copy but create something similar to it. And obviously along the way you'll pick up loads of tips and tricks. So basically it's not a specific tutorial, you just kind of get to grips with the whole program and hopefully just learn a lot of techniques. So this is something that I just quickly created, called it Clean. I think it's very professional. People kind of, I've seen a lot of backgrounds and they have the right gist, but to get a kind of nice flush feel, I think it's quite hard. This is actually really basic, so I'm just going to kind of rocket through this. Before we get started into it, if you have a background that you like, just send me the username or whatever in the description, and I'll maybe get around to doing it in a later video. So without further ado, we'll get started. I've got my template open here. You can get these templates from anywhere. I've uploaded a few videos on how to get them. And first of all, we're just going to concentrate on the background. So I'm just going to go to fit on screen, so I'm getting a nice peripheral vision of the background itself, and gradient overlay, one already on, look at that. And I'm going to change it to radial, and I'm going to make the outer color a lot darker. Something, maybe not that drastic, something like that, that'll do. And I'm going to change this color to a pure white. However, I want to move it up a little bit, so you literally all I've got to do is click and hold, and I'm just going to drag it upwards like so, so it's in the middle topish area, and I'm just going to lower the scale a little bit more and just line it up till you get something that you like. And you know what, that's looking good for me, and I'll keep it at that. So I'll just go actual pixels, and there we go, we've got a nice kind of sort of like a vignette around the partner space at the top. And obviously these black modules do not fit in with the whole clean kind of style of everything. So let's go to boxes. I'm going to change the opacity to 10, and that'll kind of merge in with the background and just clean, keeps the nice plush look that we've got going on. So we'll add some text in now. I'm just going to type Chrome for the top. Font that I'm using is Trendex Light SSI and extra light up here. And go ahead and type Chrome, there we go. Even the size is perfect for us. How about that? And I'll keep it at that. In fact, maybe just a little bit smaller. With it being one word and kind of modern, you want it kind of big and elegant, if that makes sense. So it's kind of it's like a modern kind of look. So obviously we need a bit of a gradient on here. So we'll go gradient overlay. We'll lower the opacity down. In fact, no, it won't. Cancel. Make this color white. And then make a gradient overlay, and instead of making a gradient overlay, which is something I was prepared to do, instead of making this grey and getting it all perfect, what you can actually do is just lower the opacity down, because the previous colour is white, so obviously the white will show and the black will, it's just the black that will be decreased. So you want this, so that's a great way to immediately get the right grey you want, as opposed to quickly messing about and all these options, which takes a lot of time. So you'll keep that at black. And I'll find something that I like. That'll do about there. And I'm going to go ahead and reverse it so the white's at the bottom. So go ahead and make an outer glow now. And I'm going to make a soft drop shadow sort of effect. So increase the size quite a bit. Something about 16 that'll do. And really take down the opacity. You just want it to kind of subtly blend in but emboss the text so it's readable. That's looking good. That'll be okay. And we're going to go ahead and make a reflection on this text, just to give it kind of like glossy, kind of chic feel. So just duplicate that layer by clicking Control J and go to Edit, Transform, and Flip Vertical. And there we are. Now it's flip vertical, hold Shift and drag down till it's at the bottom of your text, like so. And there we have it. Obviously we're going to add a layer mask by going down here and adding a layer mask. And we'll go to Gradient, make sure the colour's black to white and on linear. And we'll drag down from the top of the bottom lower text to about the middle, like so. And that's looking good. And we'll lower the opacity down to about 70%. There we go. And you notice here, all is looking good. In fact, text, I'm going to lower the gradient on this text, the opacity rather. Something, there we go, 14%. I was looking back at this and it didn't actually seem right, but yeah, this is looking good. And obviously you want to get these kind of streaks going on here, which kind of adds to the whole elegant kind of feel. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a new layer, and I'm going to go to brush up here, turn off, if you're getting these kind of dots, make sure you turn off caps lock, and I mean you see the actual brush size. A lot of people they don't know how big the brush is and they draw and they don't know how big it's going to be. That's because you've got caps lock on, so just turn that off and there you go. So now we're going to go ahead and make sure you go window view and make sure brush is selected. Now this will be over here if it comes up. I'm just going to add a shape dynamics and a scattering for now. On the scattering, you know, you've got the scatter up, I've got about 750%. Got the count lowest and the count jitter up to 100%. On the shape dynamics, you know, size jitter, I've got it up to about 100, but I might lower it down just a little bit, like so. And I believe everything else is the same, doesn't matter about the smoothing. So now you actually get this kind of shape going on. So we're going to go ahead and draw. I want it quite artistic, so I'm going to come in around to the top, down and back up. So we'll do my best. This might take a few tries, apologies. In fact, I'm going to change my colour to white. There's nearly a schoolboy error there. So I'm going to go ahead and draw from here up, kind of around, down to the bottom of the text and swoosh away. I'm going to make a lot of the field swoosh. You know, you can always draw around extra. I'm going to add quite a lot of depth around here, like so. And there we go, that's looking quite good. It's looking nice and elegant-y, to say the least. And this is a little trick that I like to use, because as you see here, I've got these buttons going on, these hyperlinks that will take you to the Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And you want these to stand out. So what I've actually done is I've duplicated that layer, and I've hidden the top layer, and on the bottom one I've gone to filter blur and I've added a Gaussian blur. And I'm going to keep the radius at about 3.0 pixels, something that looks good for you. Obviously you'll be able to see the blur from hiding that layer, and that is looking good for what I want to create. So that is all looking swell. And I'm going to click back on that layer, and because that layer is on top you won't notice it. But we're going to go to the brush tool, and I'm going to lower it from 666. Not the best number to have it on, but I have it about 200-ish size. I'm just going to go ahead and delete the parts of this layer, so the blurred kind of particles below will actually show. So I want it to kind of blur around here, where the links will, the Facebook buttons and that will go, and maybe just up here as well, because that's kind of going out of region. So you kind of got a bit of depth of field going on, which I think adds a lot to the effect. And I think that's looking all nice and blessed, so we can just literally add in buttons now. I've got a rounded rectangle, 15 pixels up here, obviously you can have it what you want. Color white, hold shift to make sure it's a square. There we go. What I like to do to keep the kind of elegant feel, add an outer glow, and I'll make sure the color is white. And that is looking not too bad. So obviously now you can duplicate these by going Control J, dragging down like so, and there we have the two buttons. And I've just gone on to Safari here, and I've just typed in Facebook F and Twitter F or whatever. So I'm just going to go copy this image. I'll just do this for the Facebook one for now, and you see this comes up. So I'm just going to go to the magic wand tool, get the F, click Command X, or just go Edit and Cut, delete that layer, and then Control V or Command V, and you'll get the F right there. So immediately going to go ahead and change color overlay, and I'm going to make it a nice kind of darkish grey, like so. And I'll zoom in a little bit, and Control T to free transform, and we'll just drag it down so it fits inside there, like so. You want it to be like representing the Facebook symbol as much as we can, so we're going to center it at the bottom. Yeah, like so. And you know what, that is looking good. And obviously you just do the same for the Twitter logo. Yeah, I'm not going to actually do it. Should I do it? Nah, I won't do it. You know, you guys know how to do that surely. Exactly the same process. In fact, I say I'm not going to do it, and I'm there doing it. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, you can keep the colour, you can make it grey, whatever floats your boat. You know, like so. And that is pretty much it. That is how to make soft, elegant, low YouTube background. Obviously, if you guys want to, if you guys want any requests on any backgrounds that you like or want to know how to create, or something that you want to know how to create of the background, drop in the comment section below, and I'd like to get around to that, because I want to try and keep this going, because I believe I pick up a lot of tricks. Also, I know this is on a partner template, so if you guys want it on a normal one, I can do my best with that, although partner allows for a lot more versatility, and you can probably do a lot more with it. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much all from me. Like I said, please remember to drop the video a like if it helped you at all. But until next time, I've been Connor with Chrome Designs. Thank you so much for watching this